Yo. What's going on YouTube? What's going on YouTube? In the morning, in the morning, back with another fight video at 7:19 a.m. in the morning on Thursday, August 20. Uh, 2023. Yarın sebebiyle Milwaukee.
It's called Culture, guys. You should try it out. Did a 40-point game out of Nevada yesterday.
Sure did, and I'm thinking about.
So we got that thing set.
It shows on the wall.
Hi, everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's game and Greg in this game 3 of group play. 2 undefeated teams in this NBA Cup tournament. You know, something's got to give, right?
Yeah, this is where that competitive instinct of the players starts to kick in. And Kevin, the cup may not be the Larry O'Brien trophy, but neither one of these teams wants to take that first L in the tournament.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then there's Dunn, and it's Clemens in at the 2 guard. Cleveland with the ball. This team is on quite a run. They're in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable. We've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Allen with the screen for Bryant. To the inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by MP.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Kuzma, that's good.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
You know, Clark, when Kyle Kuzma is in the right role and in the right situation, he can help in so many areas.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he's capable of spacing the floor. His shot has just been a tad inconsistent, so that's why he hasn't gotten to the next level yet. But I love the energy he plays with and his versatility. Hey, guys, no better answer than that. Right back at you. Kuzma not taking any time getting those points.
The shot's good from Bryant.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Kuzma outside. Another miss by Kuzma. Cavaliers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks had a huge game. He ended up with 70 points, and he made a lot of shrewd decisions with the ball, which led to a hefty assist total for him. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jackson's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at the Nuggets. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Cleveland, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. It's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
And here's Kuzma following the three-pointer by MP.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And it's in there.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
The Cavaliers leading by 22. Bryant looking around. A nice shot by Mobley.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Mitchell in the corner. Overdone. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Bryant. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Cleveland ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not... He's checked in for Wade. The Bucks also with the sub. Jackson's checked in. On the court for the Bucks. They've got Cole Anthony. Cole is out there with Jackson. And it's Green. And it's Sims in at the 5. Pass to Tyson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game. MP outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Jackson. Bucks passing it around. And the dunk by Jackson.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
Outside, Green. Pass to Sims. Jackson in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Cleveland, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year, it gets better. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
A solid facilitator, Anthony, using that inherited, or DNA, if you will, instinct for passing.
Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
The three from MP, and the Cavaliers with another three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down with two-handed.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
Bounce pass, Anthony. The shot's good from Sims.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Green draws the double. Back to Bull. The 3 from Anthony. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Anthony, no one around. Offline with his 3. And so it's Cleveland sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. And with as many 3-pointers as they drain, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Good to see you, and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. The problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack, or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, they're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And you know, that's not a job they asked him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The rim protector standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Harden, and it's Bryant in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Okay, time for an injury report.
The head athletic trainer for the Bucks provided some info for us. It's not good. A broken ankle, potential surgery needed to stabilize it. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
And Allie, we thank you for the report.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically, real challenges. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He has yet to score. Done outside, and Harden comes to help. To the middle, here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? Rising off the ground like that. Kuzma takes a lot of pride, not only in finishing with finesse, but power, too.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Dunn finds Kuzma. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 3rd assist on the night. Dives for it. Harden the pass to MP. Shot from the wing. Another basket.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more...
The previous play is under review.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology we've seen.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
This is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of the group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Coach Kenny Atkinson demanding that Evan Mobley stay in attack mode the entire game. And Mobley said, I have a lot of different skill sets that I can bring to the table. Being out there and challenging myself is going to sharpen them and get them where they need to be. Kevin?
On the run. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot out against anyone.
Wow. What can you say?
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Dunn. Bucks passing it around. Clement. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
1:27 left in the 3rd. Dunn outside. Kuzma outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Kuzma's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Loads it up there for Mobley. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Giannis. No scoring in this one. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way out.
And stolen by Dunn. It's Kuzma penetrating. And Dunn with the slam.
Dicing up the defense with his speed, Chris Dunn has extraordinary handles.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Mobley throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
A wide open look here for Kuzma. That three off the mark. Cleveland's gotten all four of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. MP dishes to
Because Allen is so quick with his feet getting out of setting the screen, it makes him hard to guard in the pick and roll.
outside Portis. Here's Clemens, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's MP making things happen for Cleveland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Antetokounmpo. Anthony is out there with A.J. Green. Then there's Bull, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And they go to the intentional foul. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex.
Called Cleveland. And the foul called on MP. And so he's... So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.